So last night I was on my computer and stumbled upon something interesting. It was an article talking about the use of avatars in the digital environment. Do you know what an avatar is?
Well, I would think an avatar is the graphical representation of the user's character or alter ego. Usually it's in a three-dimensional or two-dimensional form.
Right. But avatars on the internet also serve the purpose of representing different users and their actions. It allows users to personalize their contributions to online forums. They may also represent different parts of a user, such as their persona, beliefs, interests, or social status.
Cool. But don't avatars just apply to video games like Second Life, World of Warcraft and Sims?
Well, while avatars do apply to video games, they also apply to other different forums such as chat rooms and dating websites. Do you get it?
Yeah, I think I do, but can't you lie on those things?
Yes. But there are two types of avatars out there. First are avatars that graphically resemble the yourself, and then there are avatars that look nothing like the user.
Well, why would someone make an avatar look different from them?
Well, a couple of reasons why someone would choose to do that could be that it provides the internet users to have the opportunity and freedom to manipulate their identity in a way that they want. It could also allow the user to make a physical representation of their beliefs and motivations. Or could just give them the opportunity to be engulfed in the fantasy world. It also gives the user the opportunity to explore their own creativity, which then allows them to venture into something that has previously not been experienced.
But it does get used for malicious purposes such as fraud or identity theft.
True, but like I said earlier, there are people out there whose avatars do resemble them. These users are trying to make a realistic digital identity of their personality.
They would also want to share a realistic online identity with others in similar forums, right? And it could help people become more confident in themselves through the exposure of their personality.
Yes, also in some cases it can help promote an idea that you can do something that you can't necessarily do in the real world, especially when dealing with physical disabilities.
Neat, but then why wouldn't people just stick with having an avatar that looks like them? What could be wrong with it?
Well, it can give them the opportunity to have your identity stolen. It might also make the user want to live more on the online forum instead of the real world. And it is possible for the user to start having some unrealistic expectations of oneself, which could put themselves in danger.
Well, then what could be wrong with having an unrealistic avatar?
Well, some negative aspects could be that it disconnects the user from reality and separates them from who they truly are. It can also encourage and promote users to start believing that their lives are real. This can possibly cause some identity confusion.
I'm sure it would also affect the other users too. People that are using the same forums, such as the dating websites, are being lied to directly, and it is affecting their lives. And if avatars are like this now, what could they be like in the future?
Well, it's hard to say, but I'm sure avatars will soon grow to be separate from the online community. They will not only be established on the online environment but also in the real world. And there are even films out there that predict such circumstances, such as Surrogates, Avatar, or Gamer.
Sorry, I don't remember those films.
Well, all these films predict that avatars will soon replace your physical body, which means you will be able to live risk-free, without fear from harm. This means that avatars can be used for military purposes, day-to-day living, and even video games. But unfortunately, they also suggest that eventually you will start getting dependent on these avatars, which will then lead to you being disassociated and disembodied from yourself.
And even the online avatars will change. I bet that in the future, when you are online, the avatars will be directly connected to the brain. And you will be portrayed exactly how you imagine yourself, but that's just a guess. Man, that's a pretty interesting article you read last night.
Yeah, hey, I think we're going to be late for class. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Right.